Okay, so this is for my drummers, even though you're seeing me with a guitar, but what I want you to be able to do is hear when certain chords happen and know to be able to switch on the drum fill, right? To do a little drum fill and then get back into the beat again. So here's a couple of really standard progressions that you're gonna hear a lot in music, and here's a little drum machine kind of behind us. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Bass and snare and F, 2, 3, 4. Minor, and here's your drum fill. Ba boom ba ba da ba da 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 ka boom. 2, 3, 4 to F, and then we hear that minor chord, and here we go. Ba boom ba ba da ba da 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 da. You can even hear the drums even on this thing, on the machine here. Right, that's where a drum fill would be right there. Here's the beginning again. F. Here comes that minor. It says get ready, and little drum fill. So right there, you know, that's what I like about the Lum Beat specifically, Lumbeat, Lum Beat. They do a good job not only giving you a visual by telling you where 1, 2, and 3, and 4 are, but then it's just you know, just very consistent, and not it does sort of give you a little bit of a drum fill like every 8 bars and every 16, which is a little bit more realistic. So anyways, you know, here's a couple more. Here's the drum beat again. Sometimes you'll run into this one here, where we're gonna do the normal progression that you'd hear in most pop songs. C to G, right? And then when you hear the minor chord, well, get ready, and ba 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 da ba da 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 ka, right? A little bit off on the timing there. There we go. And then A minor. And here comes that fill, 1, 2, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. And get ready, 2, 3, 4. Ba-da, ba-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, that's what I love about Lum Beat. They always throw in a little fill every 8 bars or so. There's that A minor again. So that's another one. That's the typical 4, 1 to 5 to minor 6 to 4 progression there. And don't worry if you don't know all that stuff yet. We'll get to that eventually. But it's just a way that drummers like to phrase stuff, right? You hit this, and then you hit this, the second chord, and then you hit that minor. And that kind of tells you, here it comes. And then you're back in there. Now, occasionally what will happen is you'll hear something like 3 times in a row, like the same progression. And I'm going to go bring it back to the beginning here again for this. And here we go. Clicks in. 2, 3, 4. So I might do da 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 da. Right, maybe a little shorter on this one. Ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba. And maybe one time you go all the way through not doing anything, and then the second time, ba ba ba, ba ba ba. Back in, you can kind of hear where that fill went in there. So that's really the stuff to do. And then here's one that's actually a shuffle. Let's play this one next. This one's going to give it a slightly different feel here. And you might try to play right, and then the second time, ba-da-da-da-ba, ba-da-da-bam, da-da-boom, boom, same. Regular, consistent, then change it here. Ba Okay, so you can do it whether you're playing straight or swing, and either way, just try to follow along with that. Try to hear when those progressions sort of make you want to do a drum fill, right? You hear that certain chord and you go, oh yeah, there's that minor chord, and I got to get ready. Or there's the A minor chord, right? Instead of the F, which I did in the beginning. So anyways, good luck with that stuff, and just be a good listener, and see if even playing your own music that you just like to listen to, if you hear it and you go, oh yeah, that I can tell where that fits in. So I think it'll keep going. All right, good luck.